Today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating piece of ancient wisdom. It's this idea that there's a powerful, direct link between what we eat and how we feel, not just in our bodies, but up here in our minds. It suggests the path to real clarity might just start with something we all do every single day.
You know that feeling, right? Think about Thanksgiving dinner or going all out at a buffet. Afterwards, you feel so heavy, your brain is all foggy, and all you really want to do is just crash on the sofa. That classic food coma? Yeah, we've all been there.
But what if I told you that this exact feeling, this food coma, was diagnosed with incredible precision more than 2,000 years ago? Seriously. It turns out ancient thinkers didn't just notice it was happening, they had a whole explanation for why it happens.
To find it, we have to go way back to ancient China, to the Warring States period. And we're looking at a classic text called the Lushi Chunkyu. It's this amazing collection of wisdom from that time, and tucked away inside is this really profound insight about what happens when we overeat.
Okay, so here's the original passage from the text. I know in classical Chinese it can look a little intimidating, but don't worry about that. We're going to break this down piece by piece, and you'll see its message is unbelievably clear and honestly super relevant for us today.
So here it is, broken down into plain language. It lays out this really simple chain of events. First, you eat too many rich foods, and your stomach gets overfilled. Then, that overfilled stomach makes your whole body feel stuffy and just unwell. And here's the most important part. That physical discomfort, that feeling, actually blocks your vital energy, your qi, from flowing properly. The text then ends with this powerful question. How can one achieve longevity this way? The answer is pretty obvious. You can't.
So what is this qi they're talking about? Well, in the simplest terms, qi is the body's vital energy. It's the life force that powers everything we are and everything we do. For your mind and body to be healthy and in balance, this energy has to flow smoothly with no obstructions. Okay, so what actually happens when that qi gets blocked? The ancient text describes it almost like a kind of internal chaos, a domino effect that starts inside your own body.
The sequence is just so simple but so powerful. It starts with eating too much rich food. Your stomach just gets overwhelmed. It can't process everything. That leads directly to that heavy, bloated, uncomfortable feeling. And that physical state right there is what causes the blockage. It literally stops your vital energy from getting where it needs to go.
You know, a really great way to picture this is to think of an internal traffic jam. That's exactly what it's like. Your digestive system is at a complete standstill, and all your body's energy highways are gridlocked. Nothing can move freely. And that is why you feel so sluggish, so foggy, and just plain stuck after a huge meal.
But this ancient idea goes so much deeper than just feeling physically gross. It makes this incredible argument that what's going on in your stomach is actually the foundation for what's possible in your mind, especially when it comes to practices like meditation. And here is the absolute key takeaway. You simply cannot achieve a state of inner calm and focused awareness if your internal energy is in total chaos. I mean, how can you expect to quiet your mind when your body is basically screaming at you in discomfort? This is exactly why moderating what you eat is considered the very first step.
And just in case the point wasn't clear enough, this commentary on the text just spells it right out. It says if you want to succeed in something like Qigong or meditation, controlling your diet isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely essential. Without it, you're told success is pretty much impossible.
Now, it's really important to see this the right way. This isn't about restriction just for the sake of it, or about punishment. It's about preparation. It's about consciously creating the right internal environment for your mind to become clear and focused. By eating moderately, you're literally building a calm, balanced foundation for a still mind.
So it really leaves us with this powerful thought, doesn't it? What if the real path to inner peace begins not when you sit down on the meditation cushion, but when you sit down at the dinner table? It's something to think about.